Welcome to this segment of Soul, Silence, and Sound. This is brought to you by BeSimply.
Stars, trees, clouds, and the moon. They all have a meaning and they look just like you.
Soul, Silence, and Sound. This is Suzanne Toro, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here in this moment. We are celebrating the full moon, no matter how you feel about it. It will be at its fullest here on the northern coastline around 6:53 a.m. on a day known as May 23rd. And that will fall on a Thursday of this week. We're just on the lead-in point as I'm recording this on Wednesday evening. And as we feel into this full moon, it's had a lot of juice leading in. And the new moon really set us up, as I was sharing a couple weeks ago, that it's that moment to really grab the bull by the horn and hold the line. And what's been happening to test each and every one of us, from my perspective, is that there are more and more reveals. And so this veil that's been dropping one by one continues to drop, so that not to create more chaos, but so that we can be clear. There's something really profound when one knows the truth. One can make decisions, right? So we're coming out of an era where everything has been pretty much a lie and a manipulation, and from history to all aspects of every industry, even to how that quote unquote thing called money it works and how it's actually parceled out. All of it has been a manipulation, a construct. And so the only way to really know what you're working with is to know the truth. So many people are still in a place of awareness that maybe believe in what they've been taught or what they think the world is. And bit by bit, over all these years, especially in this lifetime, the veils keep dropping so we can remember and we can work with what we know is the truth. And so what's happened bit by bit, as people see, hear, and feel the truth, they're like, why am I participating in the lie? And it's so exciting. And then at the same time, I feel it might be disorienting. But imagine if people would just be honest, if they are a menace to society, if they were just honest with what their thing is, it would be a lot easier for everyone involved, because those that don't want to be involved with that menace don't have to be. And so, in our society, in the psycho-spiritual world, they might say those are red flags, those are green flags. We really honestly should not have to kind of decode one another. Just everyone has words, everyone has feelings, everyone has the capacity to communicate if they so to choose. So no one needs to decode you. Just be honest. Oh, I'm this, XYZ, I'm that, and just be honest. There are enough people that are stuck in their own maybe degradation of self that you guys can match up. You don't need to infringe upon people that are just trying to do good in the world. And then there's this other aspect. So you have the people that are sociopathic, psychopaths, manipulators, and many other pathologies. They have the poison of the mind, so they can't discern what their own inner code of ethics are. And then you have the other part of society that's going through the awakening, but they're still attached to being nitpicky towards just simple people. They'll be offended that Bobby Sue didn't buy the red blouse for you on Wednesday. And since Bobby Sue didn't buy you that blouse on Wednesday, now you no longer want it. It's like just simple, basic humans are creating difficulties for one another for no other reason other than to be a pain in the ARSS. And so as these veils drop and continue to drop, everyone's going to get clear and have a boatload of responsibility resting on their own shoulders. It's your decision how you want to show up. If you profess that you're really committed to being kind and honest human being, then do it. Do it. And understand that kindness goes everywhere. It doesn't get parceled out just conditionally based on the people that do certain things for you. And this conditionality feeds into polarity of this world system that we're a part of. Now, the other component that is happening right now, so you have the people that are getting the veils dropped on that really are the threat to all of humanity, and the trickle-down effect from them, their puppets. And then from there, you have the people that are just like really oblivious and want to just be nitpicky to, common humanity for no good reason. So you can decide if you want to step out of that or not. And then this other component that's happening right now is that there's a clearing happening simultaneously. So as that clearing happens within humanity and all beings on this planet, there are people that are part of the first group that are trying to take control so they can stay. So imagine you have 1, 2, and 3, A, B, and C, and people in A are trying to co-opt circumvent that they don't get cleared off the planetary dimensional field by creating another distraction, manipulation, and so forth. So it's really important in this third segment to look out for the trick. The trick is what brought us into this position. The trick is what has us all blindly participating in systems that make no sense, and probably creates the B group where people like to nitpick at one another, when really humanity, you're all just trying to your best, I feel, for the most part, to get along, to move forward. And so the group that has been puppeteering is now trying to get over and avoid being cleared from this dimensional plane. You got to watch for the tricks. Those that are awake enough to know what I'm saying, you got to watch for the tricks, because they've had controlled opposition for humanity during this passage to say things that you like to hear. So if you can, don't buy it. And people popping up and saying, oh, I'm going to re-explain science, I'm going to re-explain history. As I've said in previous segments, it doesn't matter at this point, because it's just like when they said the earth was flat and now it's round. They changed the history midway without any good evidence. They're trying to do that again now. So it's up to you to know thyself. It's up to you to say, I know myself no matter where I am, and I have to stay true to who I am. No longer trying to kiss up to the quote unquote dark ones, the ones that are the puppets and the puppeteers, no longer doing that. And don't fall for the trick from them trying to bypass their cause and the effect, their karma. And for the general populace of humanity in group B, we'll call it, there's the nitpickers and there's the ones being picked on. Just stop it. You don't need to nitpick. Just be kind to one another. Do your best. And as you do that, you'll see how everything gets reorganized. And understand that the people that are still under the spell of the puppeteers and the puppets, that's okay. It's all happening just how it's supposed to. The key thing for you as this full moon arrives is to watch out for the tricksters, because I've used this analogy before and I'll use it again, that when a person is drowning, they're going to try their best to take the person under that's trying to save them. Not because they want to, it's because they're scared. And so this is that time, if you can't help that victim, you need to back away. And so each one of us has a responsibility to ourselves to stay true to what we know and what we feel and how we want to show up in the world, and continue to show up that way. And that makes those lines in the sands very clear. the things that have happened in this past 2 weeks are quite interesting and shocking all at the same breath. And it's really like from the group A, they're grasping and they're just like, we're just going to keep pushing. And I see this a lot in my one-on-one practice, not like everyone that comes to see me, but I'll see this frequently, is that people that do not want to take responsibility and heal and evolve and transform, they will convince themselves that they know best and that everyone else needs to change and they don't. And that's kind of what could happen right now, is that people that don't want to really understand that we have been living in this unusual lead up to this point, and that the only way out is to know yourself. It's not to read one more text. It's not to buy into some person popping up and trying to be the savior again. Those are old paradigms, and those are the people trying to trick you. So, as I've said to many people over and over, those that have a large voice here on the planet at this moment are part of the problem. And that even goes with new industries within product industries, technology industries, science industries, to lifestyle industries, all of it. Those that really have a large voice, they're placed there, and they're part of the puppets from the puppeteers. That's all shifting, but it's important right now that you really, the best you can, hold the line, create that change that I talked about from the inside out, and then choose where you're going to hold the line in your communities. Granted, there's an infrastructure that's going on that is going to migrate. It doesn't necessarily all have to be hit with a demolition ball. People to people is where you can really make a difference and really honor that, wow, this is my neighbor that's been just working as hard as I have. How can we help each other out? It's not, unless they're dangerous, but how can I be a good human to my neighbor versus trying to be judgmental, tearing each other down, really spending your energy focusing on those little nitpicky things that have nothing to do with anything in the big picture. It's you avoiding your inner work or something that needs to be reconciled in that relationship. And it's creating a lot of extra dissonance for the collective whole. So to break this down quite simply, I know it might be a little confusing. We have an umbrella, and in that, above that umbrella, we have puppeteers. Below that umbrella, at the highest level, from the people that you know, people, places, and things that have amassed a lot of control, are the puppets. And then they have puppets, and it goes down. And there's a series of these marionette dolls all the way down to probably the highest level of the corporations and financial systems, schools, all that are all part of that umbrella. And then those of us walking on the earth, humanity, are subject to the system that we did not agree to. And so those people that are in the umbrella and dangling from it like a baby's mobile are getting cleared and moved on, but they don't want to go. So they might trick you. And you might be like, oh, poor them, they're a victim, or poor this, poor that. Just do not buy it. Just do your best to be wise right now. Even if you're really awake, be wise. Moving forward, as we just make choices into what we want to engage with, from lifestyle to technology to relationships, it needs to come from the inside out, not from a control mechanism trying to guide your mind, your body, and commandeer your soul. That's what this is all about. They want your soul. So they're misguiding you every which way, because your soul is your energy, your eternal force that is the most precious aspect of your being. And you are best to really align with that right now as you move forward. So now that you see the umbrella, you'll see the puppets dangling down, and they're scared, so they're trying to get down on earth and walk around with all of humanity and blend in and be the savior, because they don't understand this concept of awakening outside of how they sold their soul. So they're trying to fit in. It's your time to say, nope, I don't need you to be my savior. I don't care if you're speaking my language. You're not authentic. You're not true. And you're not holding the divine energy. And they got to go get that right. Each one of us has to get that right. It's not about them being your savior or creating another entity that everyone has to participate in. None of that. So as you do that, that's where the magic starts to happen. Also at this moment, speak into what you want to be, what you're ready to have be. Do it mindfully, do it without greed, do it with humility, with a full heart, and just really focus where you know with the best of your ability where your energy should be spent. And then as you continue on, you'll witness a lot of beautiful, miraculous things unfold. So that's how we'll go right now, and lean into it, see what it's like. And the best, also, I'll say this last thing before we go into meditation, the best you can when these veils are dropping as they're related to you, try not to get too swept away in them. If you need to digest them, take the space to do that. Keep yourself healthy, reach out if you need support, but to really not be the objective observer as they're unfolding. And then from there, you can make your choices if you need to, or it might be just that moment. Thy will be done. Done. Another reveal. Done. And that way, each time we let go of these threads, it creates more space for us to be a healthy society versus one that has been covert, manipulative, full of all these things that have not been in the best interest of humanity and your eternal being. So with that being said, let's come up into an upright seated position, taking a nice deep breath in and exhale out. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. And then gently from there, I want you just to take a soft gaze down in front of you. Just following your natural breathing pattern. Breathing in and out. And allow my words to wash away and just to be.
Cannot seen, it is beyond form. Look, it cannot be heard, it is beyond sound. Wait, it cannot be held back. The sands are falling down. Wait, it cannot be held back. The sands are falling down. Listen, it cannot be seen, it is beyond form. Look, it cannot be heard, it is beyond sound. Wait, it cannot be held back. The sands are falling down. Wait, it cannot be held back. The sands are falling down. seen, it is beyond form. Look, it cannot be heard, it is beyond sound. Wait, it cannot be held back. The sands are falling down. Wait, it cannot seen, it is beyond form. Look, it cannot be heard, it is beyond sound. Wait, it cannot be held back, the sands are falling down. Wait, it cannot be held back, the sands are falling down. Listen, it cannot be seen, it is beyond form. Look, it cannot be heard, it is beyond sound. Wait, it cannot be held back, the sands are falling down. Wait, it cannot be held back, the sands are falling down. seen, it is beyond form. Look, it cannot be heard, it is beyond sound. Wait, it cannot be held back. The sands are falling. Wait, it cannot be held back. The sands are falling.
And gently from there, I welcome you to gently lean back and recline or move fully into Shavasana, a prone position on your back with your palms facing upward as we transition into receiving sound. As you settle in, just take a nice gentle breath into the heart and out. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. And then continue to follow your natural breathing pattern.
ane ahai adono ane veai ane ane ram ado ane ai ado ane ram ado ahai ai ane ahum ado ahai aram ane ahai ane ahai
Doji ongi 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 e ongi 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 e ongi 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 ongi.
Taking a soft, gentle breath, breathing in and out. And gently as you breathe in, exhale out. Another one, inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And as you continue to breathe in and out, I welcome you to gently rise up into a seated position. And then gently from there, just welcome you to take a moment just to be and allow everything that's integrating to sit here. And as you move through this full moon, no matter where you are at this moment, remember that the full moon is this potent time to harness the energy and direct it to where you want. And as you are clear with that, that's how you can align. Simultaneously, collectively remembering these veils that are dropping, the umbrellas being folded down, the puppeteers and the puppets are having their moment to be responsible for their past action. And that will continue on, not just in this moment, well into future and future lives. Cause and effect is a real cosmic bank account. And so no matter what your personal bank account says, the most important one is that cosmic one. And you fill it with kindness, you fill it with joy. And as you do, you can really feel the momentum guiding you into the present moment, but also into the future. So keep your eyes wide open, no fear, and don't fall for those tricks once more. I'm here. I love you, humanity, and I'm signing out with a thank you to Kadri Scott, Random Rab, Dante Marino, and all of you. Until next time, this is Suzanne signing out with full heart, soft